Hello guys and welcome to Manor Lords. So this is the very first episode in our playthrough series of Manor Lords Early Access, so it's not a full game release at the moment. There are going to be many things to come over the following months and years until the game is fully released. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted there by my lord's name. That's a bit inappropriate, isn't it? Lord Kuntz. Anyway, we'll move on from Kuntz. We're going to select our Lord, and rather than Kuntz, he's going to be Lord Morley. Otherwise, he will be known as the Bastard by the peasants. So Lord Morley the Bastard. So which one of these little avatars looks more like a bastard? I think the big bold one. He looks like a bastard, doesn't he? He looks like a right bastard. Yeah. There we go. So he's going to be Lord Morley the Bastard. So, let me just put Lord Morley rather than just Morley. Lord Morley. Okay, Lord Morley. Right, so when you start a game, you can select a coat of arms. You can actually upload a custom texture. So here's one I did earlier. So that is going to be our banner, the Morley Games logo. So I'm happy with that. We'll just start. We're going to do this middle game scenario. So you've got Rise to Prosperity, which is just grow your town to a certain level. There's no fighting. Restoring the peace. It's kind of a mixture of fighting and growing your town. And on the edge, where you're under a lot of pressure, a lot of raids very quickly. So probably go for the Restoring the Peace. You can choose a map. At the minute there's only one, so you can't choose a map, but in the future I'm sure you will be. Okay, here we are, the start of our little town. So little message, so victory condition dominance, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, basically just tell me take over the map. Good thing is you get these little like tutorial things that pop up every now and then, but we need to get our city up and running. Yeah, I know how to do this. Get the city up and running. There we go. I'll do a little loop around the hitching post. So the hitching post is it's got oxen on it, so the oxen will transport heavy materials around, like logs and stuff. So it's really important that you have quite a few of those in and around your town, because you will need them. Okay, so I'm going to put some storehouses or a storehouse and a granary down to start off with. We won't be able to actually do anything without those. So, well, we will, but all of our resources are just in a little pile at the minute. So, we need to get the granary and the storehouse, just make sure that they stay dry. I'm not that much of a bastard, despite the name. I've got no berries on this one. I have, but they're all the way over there. Okay. What size berry patch is it? Standard size. Quite far away though, so it might take me a while to get to those, but I could really do with getting the berries fairly quickly. Not the best starting place, really, I don't think. When I played before, I started over here, I think. And where your settlement starts is right by the belt, right by the berries, which is quite good. But anyway, we'll crack on and we'll see what happens. So we're going to wait for those to get built. I'll speed it up a bit. I could probably do with what am I like for logs actually? Timber 4. Yeah, so I definitely need a lumber camp then before I do anything. Anything else? So where should we put the lumber yard? We'll put it here. You can turn them and rotate them and stuff, but I didn't bother. Okay, so put those there. So one big thing obviously we've got as an issue at the minute is we've got no houses, so we'll need to get some houses, but I think it's quite important to just get your stores set up and the general basic sort of resource collection stuff on the go before you kind of get your houses down. So there's me gathering, there we go. So I've got a deer thing over there, so we'll get some we'll get Hunter's Lodge down. New message. I've heard of your renown. I only seek to defend my rights and my honour against those who would wrong me. I hope you will not judge me by the rumours and slanders that some may spread about me. Signed and sealed by my own seal, Hildebolt von Berunruit. Fair enough. Shall I write back to him? You have no rightful claim. Yeah. That's a bit aggressive, although I am a bastard, aren't I? Yeah, let's do that. Let's be a bastard. How do I get to it? I need to go on the map, don't I? There we go. Send. So we're going to annoy him straight away. Okay. So, the good thing, like, just with having my own little coat of arms, is when we get to see in the fighting later, you'll see my logo on the flags, which will look pretty cool, hopefully. Okay, so now we've got these up and running. We need to assign some people. And we should then start getting these resources in. Could do with woodcutter as well, because I'm going to need firewood. So currently there's no fuel consumption, so I'm okay at the minute for firewood, so don't need to prioritize that just yet. So probably at the stage where I might need to start looking at some houses. So we always kind of need one unassigned family. So what I just did there was I just assigned some families to these. These are essentially, if you're not done that, they won't do any work. Those buildings will be irrelevant. So you've got to assign families. Always leave one unassigned because they will do your building for you. So where shall we put our houses, or burgage plots as they are referred to, or referred as? So maybe if because I'm going to have to put a market down as well. So what if I do a little bit of a rounded area? I can have for my marketplace, and what I'll do is I'll put a load of houses around the side. Just because I quite like these sort of circular type houses. Oh, not enough wood. Forgot I've only got two planks, haven't I? It's going to cost me, sorry, 2 timbers, 2 logs. It's going to take me 2 logs to build. So let's just build one for now. Oh. Oh, there we go. There we go. So we've got one little plot on its way. So let's speed up. Let's get it on full speed. Try and get all these, get this building built. So I am out of timber at the minute, so I really could do with getting some from the logging camp. So I think once that house has been built, I'll just get... That seems like a really big marketplace. That'd be fine. Yeah, as soon as I get those houses built, or that house, hopefully I can start getting some more in. Where do I find the market? Where is it? Residential? Oh, it's that one. There we go. I think the icon for the market needs to be better. There we go. 67 stalls. No, that's about fine. That's pretty much what I've had before. Just looks big from here. So yeah, I'm going to get houses or burgages all the way around the sides to there. And then, well, we'll just kind of take it from there, really. I could really do again over for those berries, but they're so far away. To be honest, I've not got enough workforce, so as long as I do have some food coming in from the hunting lodge, that should be fine. Should keep me going. I've only got a small little village at the moment anyway, so should be fine. Now we can add in some sort of little vegetable plots and stuff into there, but to be honest, I might leave that until I've leveled up the town a bit. But those are really quite important, because once you've got the enough money coming in, talk about money later, but once you've got enough money coming in, you can add all of these little plot things, and they will basically grow food for you and stuff. Right, how many logs do I have? I can make 2 more houses. There we go, we'll do it like that. Okay, so we'll see what happens there. So just wait for those to get built. But yeah, you can add the vegetable plots, add the chickens, and they'll essentially just contribute to your food income, which is quite good. Oh, I need a well. People will want water. So where's the well? Here it is. Okay. I do like some of the strange conversations you hear when you're playing this game. There's always someone that talks about something about nipples. Okay, so you get this a bit with the game, bit of waiting around. So I'll come back once these have been built. Okay, so we're back. We've got those built, and what I did is actually add a couple of extra housing plots in there. So these 3 burgage plots here with 5, or will house 5 families. I've just got another 3 being made as well. So we should be able to start growing the population a little bit now. So you can only get more population if you've got the housing space. So we're about to complete or level up our settlement. So for the next level settlement, we need to get 5 burgage plots, and that's it. So we're just waiting for the 5th one to finish. We should have a experience point, if you like, or a settlement point that we can spend. So on here we do have a range of different things. So we've got trapping, or we've got forest management. Definitely, I think beneficial for early game is to have one of the food type things. So I mean, you could have orchards, but to be honest, I don't think it really matters to have orchards just yet. But trapping berries or beekeeping would definitely going to be the most beneficial ones, I would suggest. I think maybe the trapping, because then that can lead me on to advanced skinning, which doubles the meat that they get. That could be quite beneficial. If I just go down that route, that could work out being quite good. Let's leave it as that then for now. So the one that I've gone for, hunting traps, it maintains a steady kind of auto income of food, which is going to be highly beneficial. So that's going to be good. So in terms of fuel then, we are starting to lose a bit of fuel. So I'm going to finally get down the woodcutter. Not that I've got enough villagers to kind of, or enough families to kind of deal with it at the moment, but we'll get it built because we've certainly got the housing space, so we should find that we've got some new families coming in soon. Not enough cloth variety on the market. Church level's too low. Well, yeah, no, I ain't got one yet. Or cloth. I could potentially get a tannery. I think the tannery will deal with the cloth issue. I know technically leather isn't cloth, but I think it does the job. But I'll probably wait a minute for that. I could do with getting that approval rating up. So, or maybe I suppose a church. Maybe I could go for the church fairly soon. No, because I haven't got enough wooden planks. So I will need a saw pit soon. So yeah, you kind of really got to manage everything quite carefully. But let's fast forward. I think we just need to get the basics right to start off with. So fuel and food. Have we got enough fuel and food coming in? Definitely got enough food coming in with just the hunting camp at the moment. So that's fine. Could really probably do with an extra. Well, I don't think we need an extra villager or family in the logging camp. If they're getting the logs, it's just I think it's because we need more oxen. So we definitely do with more oxen. They do cost 20 gold. So at the top we've got 50. We can, certainly in the early game, we can get more of those by upgrading the burgage plots. So level 2s will do a trickle of income. But also by attacking bandit camps. I can't see any bandit camps on the map at the moment, so that's that option out of the way. So we just kind of have to wait really for the time being. Where's my town? Okay, so I've ordered that oxen, but for us to have the oxen I need to upgrade the stable, which I can't do because I've not got any planks, so I've just wasted some money on an oxen. So let's get a saw pit, and then hopefully we can start getting some oxen. We need some more families though. It's taken a while for the families to arrive, despite us having extra space, but never mind. Okay, so the saw pit is up and running, so getting some logs, getting some planks made, so I can probably get a church built soon. But we can see the enemy player is starting to claim a region. So when they claim in a region, I can try and resolve this, so I can dispute the claim on the battlefield. But you can use King's Favour and or negotiations, but those aren't available at the moment. So the only way you can kind of stop that from happening is by going and having a good old fight. But I haven't got any troops at the minute, so can't do that. So what I'm going to do then, get the church down, because I really need to get that approval rating up, because I think that's having a knock-on effect to my, the fact that there's nobody coming to my town. Okay, church has now been finished, so let's assign somebody to the church, and then hopefully that will increase the approval rating a little bit. Should do okay now. Should probably find my approval rating goes up, so hopefully we'll start getting some more families in soon, and then I'll get a tannery, and then we should be okay. Okay, so I've really had to kind of tweak things a little bit as I've been going. So I've built a tannery because I'm not going to be able to get my approval rating up until I've got the cloth and everybody's happy, because that does go towards your cloth rating. So you can see now in the burgages, well, at least it will do once I've got some clothing in there. There we go, some cloth. Everybody is happy now. I've also added in some vegetable gardens and stuff. Can probably add a upgrade to a level 2 as well, so I'll do that. And hopefully we'll start getting some people coming soon. I mean, I've got positive approval on everything, so all the needs are being met, so hopefully that approval is going to go up. I mean, it's at 50 right now, but yeah, you really got to kind of mess about with it a little bit, tweak your how many workers you've got working where, basically. So I've not got anyone else on the logging camp at the minute. I did have to put someone on there to get some more logs so I could build the tannery, but then I've taken them away from there because they're now working in the tannery so I can get the leather. And hopefully now I'm at 50%, 53%, I should start getting some people moving in to these 3 spare houses that I've got there. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so as you can see, I've managed to get those families to come in. I've even made a few more houses just to kind of keep that going. Approval rate is still staying fairly high, which is good. But I am starting to run out of food and stuff, so I've just had to assign another family to the hunting camp, so hopefully we can get some food in. But I've also decided to make a forager hut over here, so hopefully we should be okay food wise. Don't think we're really getting much in terms of vegetables from these 2 plots at the moment, but it's better than nothing. Getting a little bit. So we'll probably add some more stuff when we can, but we just can't afford it at the moment, to be honest. So I thought I'd add in another second, like a level 2 burgage plot, but I appear to not have done. So I'm going to add another level 2 burgage plot. Let's get that upgraded. And that should help me with getting a little bit more coin coming in as well, because I'm only at 6 at the moment, so I could definitely do with some more gold coming in. But definitely got the families growing, so the population is growing, which is good. Forager hut is now built, so we'll perhaps chuck a couple of villages in there like so, and that's That should keep us going for a little bit, which will be quite nice. Okay, so the second burgage plot level 2 is about to come in, so I'll just speed that up, and that's for our next village level. So once that comes in, we should be able to get another village point, which I'm probably going to spend on the berries bit, because the berries point thing, it doubles the berry deposits to from what they've got in there. So if we're looking at the forest management berry deposit, that'll double. So from rather than 64, should be 128 berries in there next year once the berries have all grown. Although it is still in season, so they should still grow a bit now. So I've actually got 2 families in there, really trying to get those berries in. But I think that's actually helped with the approval rating, because that's gone up by quite a bit now. So we're up to 72 for approval rating, which is pretty good. We've still got 3 houses worth of space left for more families. So I think we're going to be okay. Now, one thing I did forget to mention, there was a message came up earlier. There's some raiders coming. We've got 280 days to prepare for an attack. And still don't have any army or anything at the moment. So I could do with probably getting some bowmen. So with the level 2 burgage plot, I can probably add in Fletcher's workshop, but I do need some planks, so I do need to get somebody onto the sawmill, saw pit. I've still got someone in the logging camp, so that's fine. So yeah, just need to get some planks made at this point, and then as soon as I've got a decent amount of planks, I can get Fletchers and then start making some bowmen, and then hopefully I'll be okay. Now, one of the on my last playthrough, maybe because it was not the challenging mode, I think when you got to the first level for your village, you got sent a load of spears and some armor. That's not really going to be happening in this one by the looks of things on challenging difficulty, so I really will need to prepare for this attack. Okay, so we do have enough planks now, so what I'm going to do is add Fletcher's workshop, and then hopefully we can start getting some bows made. Now the bowman will use the planks up, so it's kind of a fine balance in that, but it should be okay. Hopefully we won't run out of bows. But we can add on, so when we've got the level 2 burgage plot, this is where you add your Fletchers, you can get tailors. So the tailors can make gambesons, which is like armor, like a low armor. Cobblers, they can get shoes and various other bits like that. I can potentially upgrade a few more burgage plots if I need to, which I might do actually, because I could do with getting some more money coming in, but I do think that will affect my approval rating, because I'm suddenly going to have a number of houses that will need a pub, and I'm not in the position where I can get a pub at the moment. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, it does want me to have at least 5 level 2s anyway, so it's not necessarily going to be a problem. So maybe I'll just upgrade them so I can get that next village level. Okay, so we're just about to get that 5th burgage plot, so that's giving us another settlement level increase. We can see actually as well in my stores, the warbows are starting to gather. So I've got 7 warbows at the moment, so that's starting to increase, which is good. What about from a food perspective then? Because like I say, it is important to get as much food as possible, but what I'll do is I'll go for the advanced skinning, and then that makes my food situation a little bit more manageable, which is going to be highly beneficial, I think. Okay, problem I've got now, I've just noticed, because I've upgraded all those burgage plots, my approval rating's coming down because I've not I'm not meeting their needs, which is quite frustrating. So yeah, it's going to be quite tricky because to meet their needs I need a tavern and I need to upgrade my church and I need different types of food and clothing, so it's going to be quite difficult, let's say. So I think this might go terribly wrong, this game, when it's on the challenging difficulty. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to grow my village. We'll see. We shall see. I think I think that the moral of the story is don't rush to upgrade to level 2 burgish plots. There's certainly not 5 of them anyway. I think I'll be okay if I can get some more people in, because I've still got another house that needs villagers in, so if I can get them in it might help out a little bit, because the level 1 burgish plots are fine. It might be a case of I end up having to delete some of the level 2s. You know, now I've got the extra point, I probably could get away with doing that. So maybe that's what I'll do. If I get some, build some more level 1 burgages, and then delete some of those level 2s. Okie dokie. So what I've done is I've just the stuff I've done with those burgish plots is done the trick. So my approval's been going up. Well, it looks as though it's about to come down again for some reason. But that has been going up, and I've ended up growing my village a little bit in terms of population. So we're up to 18 families out of a possible 19 now. And that's left me with quite a bit of a surplus of unassigned people. So what I've decided to do is start planning ahead so I can meet the needs of the level 2s. So I've got another farm on the way to being built. And I'm going to make a field which is going to have barley in it, so we're going to have a barley field, and once we've got the barley we can get a malt house, and then get some breweries on the go and start getting some beer, lovely beer, and then these people should hopefully be a little bit happier at that point. Okay, so we're at 3 days until the raiders are going to attack. I do have 43 warbows, but I still can't make any troops, I don't think. Oh, actually, can I? Can I do it now? Oh, I can do it now. Okay, so army size just must not have been big enough. So we do have 36 troops now, so we should be okay, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. So the raiders are going to be on their way. Let's speed that up. The raiders are here. They have landed near. They're over, all the way over here. So if I can remember rightly, the enemy lord will just obliterate them. Hoping that's what happens anyway. But let's have a look at our logo on our banners. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. That might well be my thumbnail. It does look as though they are on the way. I mean, they are only brigands, outlaw brigands, which I think we normally do okay against with just some archers. Really need to get them on the go, actually. So there's only 18 in each one, so let's see, let's kill these guys, and then that will be it for this particular video. Let's have a little look. Let's see what we can do here. The armies of Lord Morley the Bastard shall prevail against these little brigands. Let's have a little look. Let's forward a bit. Okay, now I'm hoping we can kind of just pepper them with arrows as much as we can before they arrive into like attacking range. So that seems to be the range indicator. You can see there's kind of like a circle around the screen now. Yeah, I mean, it would have been better if I could split this into 2 groups, because I'd kind of been able to have flanked them a little bit. But we'll see, we'll see. I mean, these are like the weakest troops there are, I think. So they are taking a few volleys of arrows to the face. Hopefully that's going to be enough. It doesn't look as though it's going to be, so I'm going to have to try and run a little bit, because I don't know how good archers are in hand-to-hand combat, but probably not very good. So let's run a little bit. I mean, these guys are just like militia, so I can't imagine they're overly good either, but let's try and get a volley off. Okay, so we did kill a couple of their dudes, but we definitely need to kind of give them the run around here. Ah! Catching up with me. I think they kind of did a bit of a charge there, so let's just run as much as we can. We could do again, get into kind of like full range, ideally, just to give me a bit of breathing space, but kind of just having to give them the run around in a minute. That'll do. Let's try and get a volley off. So we did kill another couple. Can we get another volley off before I have to run off again? Yeah, let's run. So they're down to 9 troops now in that army, or that little unit. So hopefully we can, like I say, do another volley soon, but we've just got to keep running away for the time being. There we go, should be able to get another volley off now. With a bit of luck we'll get a second volley off. I think I might be pushing it, pushing my luck a bit. Yeah, let's run. So it's down to 6 in that one unit, but the other one is still at full strength, which could certainly be a problem. And if I can cause the smaller one to disappear, that would be fine. Cause them to retreat. They are charging me at the moment, so gonna be quite difficult. I mean, I can pretty much get the other one nearly at max range on the other group, I think. But shoot, great. Okay, good. So those ones are broken, but the rest of my guys just need to run as much as possible. Maybe I should go over here. Don't want to be running into trees. I need to keep them out in the open, really. Oh, there's some stragglers back there. They end up in hand-to-hand combat now. My guys are getting tired. It's not good. And they are absolutely fine. So I've been running around and they've just been strolling. So my guys are a little bit exhausted, almost. Let's try and get some volleys into them. Get 3rd. Or have to run again. 4th. 5th. Okay, I'm gonna just retreat a bit. Ah, they're broken. Ah, good. Okay, we've won the day. We've won the day. the Lords, the army of Lord Morley the Bastard has prevailed. But that's it for this one, guys. I'll see you on the next episode. We'll see what we can do to improve our village further. Cheers, guys.